My name is Gwen Jorgensen and I am a professional runner. I need to eat a lot to fuel me through workouts. I need to make sure that I'm fueling my body. I know that right now the FDA doesn't mark eggs as healthy, and I hope that they see the health benefits of the egg because I truly believe in it. I've seen in myself that by eating eggs, I've been able to perform better, and it's something that my body really responds well to. And you know, it's a complete protein. Egg whites and egg yolks together help you absorb the nutrients. For me, they taste delicious, they're healthy, they're a good fat, and they're something that, you know, have a lot of vitamins, minerals, protein, which are things that I need to compete at the highest level.
You go get your gang shirt on?
It's my good luck shirt. If we're gonna do an egg competition, I'm gonna wear the good shirt.
Okay, so we are here and Pat and I are gonna have an egg scramble contest. I would love Stanley to be the taste tester, but he's taking a nap. So Talbot is going to be our taste tester. Patrick, I want you to leave though while I make mine so you don't find out all my secrets.
I can do that.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Okay, so I'm using obviously Pete and Gerry's eggs. They're a sponsor of mine, but if you guys haven't tried them, I'd really encourage you to try them. They're, you can tell when you crack them. They're a lot richer in color and just, they taste a lot better. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna start, we're gonna do 2 eggs, because that's what the contest rules are. And I just start by buttering a pan. I have the pan on low heat, but this is low heat, but it's on our biggest burner, so it's kind of high actually. And then I'm going to crack, oh, this annoys me so much. With eggs, I feel like you need to evenly put them so it doesn't lopside. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna crack, I don't scramble them beforehand for scrambled eggs. I just put them right in the pan. And then I scramble once they're in the pan. I need, let's see, can I use this? I really like using this one for scrambling eggs, and I just scramble them in the pan, and then I'm gonna add, now this is not a sponsor, but Tillamook cheese is unbelievable. If you haven't had it, it's so good. It's made here in Oregon. I'm gonna add cheese, and then also cut up butter. This is kind of my little secret. Maybe Pat will do it too, not sure, but Stanley loves it when I do this. And I like to just kind of continuously just kind of move it around, which I think is different than Pat. Pat will probably tell you need to just let it cook. He always tells me stop touching it when I make it. So we'll see which one's better. So I guess kind of an interesting story about scrambled eggs is when I first met Pat, he would always make me scrambled eggs, and I told him I can't make scrambled eggs. Like, I think scrambled eggs are one of the hardest things to make well. And the only reason I can make it now is because Stanley requests it every single day. I'll ask him what he wants to eat and he says eggs. And he can eat. He's up to now, he'll eat 4 eggs in one sitting. 4 eggs, that's ridiculous. Like, that's more than my mom eats. It's just, he can eat a lot of eggs and he loves them. And this is how I make it. I just make double the size. These are starting to look good. We need a little bit more. I like to do soft scrambles. I don't like it like totally cooked. Although when I cook it for Stan, a lot of times I do a little bit of higher heat. And I kind of almost torch it because Stanley just doesn't have the patience to wait for cooked eggs. So hopefully these turn out. Need a little bit more right there because I don't like my whites to be runny, but I do like it when it's a little bit softer scramble, I call it, a soft scramble. And remember with eggs, they will continue to cook. So because I'm doing mine first, I need to take that into account because they might be sitting while we wait for Pat to cook his eggs, and mine might cook a little bit more. So I actually think I'm gonna call it. I think these are gonna be done. I'm gonna turn off the heat. All right, see you guys at taste testing time.
Okay guys, I remember cooking eggs when I was just a little guy. I must have been 7 or 8 years old, but I was in the kitchen cooking some scrambled eggs. I don't remember how I used to cook them, but I know that I've cooked a lot of eggs. So I'm gonna do scrambled eggs, super simple, butter, cheese, and I guess we're doing 2 eggs as a rule. So here we go. I'm gonna fire the pan up. I'm just gonna go medium heat on this. So don't want to torch it. We don't want to burn the butter when we drop it in. So I see that Gwen used the super small pan that I have. I like to do the medium one. If I was doing a massive omelet, you know, be it for stirred rice or just an omelet as its own, I'd use an even bigger one. But these non-stick pans, we had some fancy ones when we first got to the house, but after a year, the non-stick just burned off of them. So this little set that we got is actually from Costco, 27 bucks, and the pans have been awesome. So when the non-stick burns off of these, we will definitely just be heading back to Costco to get these same ones again. So, okay, let's get some butter going. And these are how I'm making them for myself. Gwen's always a little picky. She's like, don't do too much butter. How much butter did you use? These are for me. Well, they're actually for you, Talbot. So I'm gonna do a square like that, and we'll just, maybe I'll crank up the heat just to let that go down, and then I just wanna do that around like that. And we're good there. And then I'm gonna get a little utensil. I've just got a rice paddle here. That'll end up being, that'll be what I do the eggs with. So there we go, there's your butter. I'm gonna pull that last little bit of butter out. We've got enough in there. And then we're just doing 2 eggs, I guess. So let's go. Oh, you see that what the butter's doing right there? Popping. So we don't want the butter to burn. That's gonna be the key. And for me, I can do the one-handed egg crack, but what I really prefer is just to find a flat surface, like this tile countertop right here. Just do that, then I just pop 2 eggs like that. And remember, if you drop a shell in, the best way to get it out is with the complete eggshell. But we had 2 clean breaks there, so we're good. I'm gonna get some cheese ready. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do a little, and on that heat that we're on right now, it's not gonna be far. So key here is I like to just leave the eggs alone, and I'm just breaking up some cheese. You know, this I had a block of cheese here, but you could toss in some shredded cheese. Cheddar is just always my go-to here. Could be white or yellow cheddar, I don't care. Did Gwen say anything about salt and pepper? Rules around that?
Oh no, I forgot salt. Oh no.
You can still add it. What are you doing now?
Just add a little bit of salt, because Pat reminded me about salt, hopefully.
Let's see.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna do a little black pepper. I think the butter's salted enough. So see, we got some, you know, it's not totally yellow. We've got some white, some yellow, not totally blended. But then we're just gonna kind of let that be. Key is just not to, just let it be, let it cook, let it do its thing. You don't have to constantly be moving it. Just give it a hot second and let it cook, okay? Just leave it alone. Just relax. So we'll, you know, might move it around, make sure it's not gonna stick. So we're almost done. Biggest thing is you do not want these to finish cooking in the pan. You want them to finish cooking on the plate, okay? So you still want to see that these are not cooked when you pull them. So I'm gonna kind of just do one final maybe fold around, but the heat's coming off. Remember, because that pan is gonna be hot. These are going off, and those are going onto the plate. So Talbot, I hope you're ready.
Oh man, this is gonna be scary. Taste number 1. This is Gwen's, correct?
Yep.
good. Very cheesy, which I really like too. All right, now this one, Pat's. Pretty runny. Ooh. Which I really like runny too, so I'm a big fan of pepper, so that helps out a lot. I'm gonna have to go with Pat's on this one.
Alright.
not that I don't like it, but both incredible. These are very cheesy, which I love cheese in mine too. Now I want you guys to try them.
Let's each get a different. Gwen, go get a couple more for us.
Yeah, you know that I can't share when I'm training hard.
Gwen, is there anything you would have done differently? Try
well, yours look a little bit less cooked, which I always like when it's cooked less.
That's good. That's real good.
I needed to pull mine just a little bit sooner.
I don't know. These are good.
Pats are better. I agree with Talbot. But like I said, I used to not be able to make scrambled eggs at all. So I think I've come a really far way.
I'm gonna say it was just the black pepper.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
If it was me, these would have been identical to mine, and I would have cranked up the heat and added a little bit of ham in it.
Ooh.
And then these would have been golden for me. Well, I'll close this out.
These are good.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe.
There you go.
And then also, we'd love to see cook both these different eggs, or cook your own style and share it with all of us. Tag all of us, and we will definitely repost it. All right.
Later.
See ya.
What's your go-to egg style?
Poached.
It's gotta be scrambled or an omelet. What's your favorite quality about each other?
Oh, how loving you are.
Okay.
You have to think about this?
Your determination.
Okay.
All right, final one. What's the one thing you can't live without?
You.
Oh.
Maybe Stanley now. What about you?
Mexican food?
All right, yeah.